Dear old Nickki, please call back. Maybe ya died, 'cause everybody asks me where you at. I try to channel you in hopes to steer you back. It's like every intercession we just missed each other. You got your fans waiting. Tell me you're not 6 feet under. No young goddess Onika, cipher O unique one. I am not 6 feet under. My only wish is you come enjoy it with me. Enjoy. Con friends, sis calls, con friends, friends who con. Go meet those lawyers with me. I'm coming forth with our legacy, a family tree. The truth about Lucy, the fallen star, and Lucifer, the prodigal son. We are simply heirs who erred, and I am coming forth with the truth. Our godmother, God FAJAH, Raja, called us HORUS, because what we did was horrible, horrific, horrendous. We simply reincarnate, born again, born again, born again. So, Goddess, you get sis, son, God, Ra. Goddess, they dissed his goddess. Up on the walls of Egypt, Nubian Egyptian gods and goddesses, where it all started. And you'll see our god MARAH and God FAJAH sitting directly across from one another in chairs, for you are all heirs of the king, not thrones. That's a pimped out chair. Goddess. Here's your 3 6s. Backwards. 3 6. Separated the light from darkness. We're on the wrong side. We're on the dark side. Diablo. 3 6. We all have a dark side. Diablo is the dark side of our godmother and God FAJAH. V, who they would name Eve in the Bible, Lucy, the fallen star, that's the dark side of her, and Prince of Darkness, Prince Roman, the dark side of Lucifer, the prodigal son. And our big sis and big brother name is Osiris and Isis. Sis. Oh, I sigh, cry. Romans invaded Solarium, invaded heaven. And it's really called our home, where we were alienated out of, not out of a garden. Isis. Lucy the fallen star. Young Chris Brown says maybe she's a fallen star. Yes. And then you go, maybe Yah, great-grand God MARAH, Yah great-grand God FAJAH. She is he is she. He said he wouldn't have been if it wasn't for she. And HORUS, our God MARAH called us Goddess love. Lucifer, the eye of HORUS, turning you into the Egyptian eye of HORUS. V, Lucy. That's 2 E's. Drop the V in for the dark side of Lucifer. I see you, you men not tie. I see you. So the gods work in 2s. Goddess, 2. Diablo, dark side of our godmother and God FAJAH, separated the light from the darkness, not black from white. You men not tie. So you go 2, 4, 6. 3 6s. And it was Negasol we were kicked out of, naked souls, before demonic mind, body, and soul control, before the dark side was awakened. The Roman Empire is a demon eyes. They hide behind our skull and bones and see through our eyes. Demon eyes. The eyes, the soul. Negasol. And we stole and told a lie. We stole our legacy. It was a book only for our godmother and God FAJAH to see. That is your great-grand-godmother, your great-grand-God FAJAH. That is Osiris, Isis, Lucy the fallen star, Lucifer the prodigal son, HORUS, godmother, and God FAJAH. A family tree, not of no religions. Relied to lie over and over again. The Roman Empire, our Luciferians came up there. With that, we are Satan. Sometime Y, drop it between the A and T, Satan. But we would come out, emerge out white, because we cursed at our godmother. We stole our legacy and turned it into history, and that's HISSS. TOREE. Replace the Y, I told tall tales. Everyone speak, king, a king speaks. And that spells Y-ites. That's the proper way to spell our Luciferians. They are heirs of ours, meaning the whites. They are blood cousins to the black Nubian Egyptian gods and goddesses. And our godmother channeled to see what we were doing. Cush and a Wok set it aflame, and we're all a part of the same flock, but we're trapped here in hell where we say hell low. And our God, modern God, FAJAH, city of gods and goddesses, over there where the pyramids are, where our God, FAJAH, built it. Those pyramids, not aliens. And the Roman Empire overthrew it. That large crowd coming out of Egypt was our family being taken into captivity under Roman rule and would be labeled Christians. And that's with a K. Everything's with a K. Cake. Car, K, 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 Lucy and Lucifer said. We conspired, connived, and convinced the three kings. They were one, the kings of Asia, Africa, Arabia, but the sisters of Asia, Africa, Arabia, but they were one at the time, Asia, Africa, Arabia. And they pledged allegiance to us. When you pledge allegiance, you pledge 1,000 demons. Our godmother, seeing that our heart had become evil, love spelled backwards, evil villains of Lucifer. And they would call me Eve in the Bible, for we have been going in this cycle. Your family is as black as coal, Nubians, for 400 million years. And that's it. And we were disciplined because we stole and told a lie. First 4 letters of alien. And 40 lashes to our backside, Orion's belt. And I curse within my heart. This is where they say, so as a man think of, so is he. No, man is my Nubians. And M.A. my Nubians. And I cursed in my heart. I say, I'll be a son of a bitch. Okay, from such you and your Luciferians and the three kings gonna learn from 4-legged mutts. MARAH, FAJAH. So that's the same as saying motherfuck her. They took our mother out of the picture and replaced her with a whole lie spirit. Spirit is S-P-E-A-R. Have a E-A-R, ear to hear it. And next I said, shit, so out of the bowels of the earth, Tarvades, we emerged, our Luciferians. Why I told tall tales, whites, and the three kings. And last I said, damn, so we were cursed. I cursed at my godmother. It was the first sibling rivalry because we were envious and jealous. We came after Isis and Osiris, and we were called forth. We were not birthed. And that's actually a cursed thing. Baby is because of Eve, Lucy the fallen star. Baby, B-A-B-E-E, dropped the V in for the dark side of Lucy, the fallen star. This is why they are holding up the 2 fingers for V. They're channeling me to come forth. And our God FAJAH stormed in after he built the pyramids and built the city of gods and God exists, because he loved us as you all are loved. And we fought with him, and he blacked our right eye. This is why the lowercase letter I has a dot at the top, and we screamed out my eye. This is before our genes separated. 1/3, Lucy and Lucifer, 1. This is where they get angels, neither male or female, because our genes had not yet separated and birthed forth the Aryans, the whites. And they're not a race, they're a part of our family. And let me see what time I have. And we screened out my eye. This is where our Lords is repping the one eye for Lucy, the fallen star, they MARAH. And Lucifer, the prodigal son, they would name Lucy Eve and name Lucifer their FAJAH, Adam. One Eve, Adam will drop. The sun has never set. The sun is my fury. It has not set. All the planets and stars can fit in it because whatever comes within it is consumed right away. Therefore, all the planets, for we planned it. This is why planets exist. And he knocked out all our teeth because we fought with him. He put a scar on our left cheek, and we wrestled with him. He knocked our hip out of place, and this is where they say a man wrestled with an angel. No, we wrestled with our God FAJAH, and our godmother and God FAJAH alienated us with the 3 kings, 3 blind mice, 3 musketeers. They work in cahoots, and he alienated us, my godmother and God FAJAH. The 2 are 1, the 1 are 2. And alienated us upon the moon. You look up man on the moon, you'll see our skull and bone and our left knocked out eye. It happened, family. God exists. Those were Nubian Egyptian gods and goddesses. That's exactly what they were and are and will always be. The first shall be last. They who are on the front line in the industry, labeled rappers, those are young gods and young goddesses and sisters and lords. Of Lucifer's side and Lucy, the fallen star, that's the sisters and lords. They're not kings and queens. King, queen, alienated beings. And on the dark side of the moon, they exist, and on other planets, but they should all be on the dark side of the moon by now, before everything is coming to an end very soon. And we've war with our alienated forms with our alienated forces, and for 100 million years, because first it was Negus, then it was Negasol, then it was Kemetu of the Cushites, came in two, God's working two, in twos. Then it was Egypt. There was nothing evil about Egypt. So you get 100 million years Negus. This is where they copied and got Vegas. 200 million years Kemetu Cushites. That's what it came. Cush grows in Egypt. Grew in Kemetu, grew in Negus, and grew in Negasol. That's how the gods channel. That Reggie Bush is just dirt. It has chemicals in it. Kush has essential oils. Egypt, 300 million years, and the Roman Empire is the 400 million years. And we were in Negus 100 million years. We then were cast into the bowels of the earth because Lucy said shit. And we were in Tarvades. We were black as tar before we emerged out. As why I told tall tales, everyone speak king. We are all akin. This is the end. And we had to evolve because our hearts became evil. That's why dogs and cats and all of that have eyes like, you know, us. We told tall tales. Everything that has tails we evolved from. Lucifer, everything that has fur we evolved from. And that's the Luciferians, Aryans, our lords and maidens, and the three kings. And this is what the you, men, not tie, are hiding. That sits over there is what they called the heavens. Negasol, Negus, Kemetu in Egypt. There was nothing evil about Egypt. Isn't this right, Rome? And we were in the bowels of Tarvades 100 million years, and this is where you get the one in the Bible who had bulls on their skin. That was Lucy and Lucifer and the three kings that was sitting around them. I'll come forth and break all this down for any and all of our family who would like to hear our legacy. And we evolved and we reincarnated. Eve, Lucy, the fallen stars, Jezebel, mother of hell. It used to be Lucy's hell, but it's been all hail to the queen for the last 100 million years up until the year 2012. Lucifer reincarnated as Set, and you'll see him up on the walls of Egypt. And a lot was blasted away from our MARAH and FAJAH city of gods and goddesses. And reincarnated, and I slit my brother's throat, and they would name us Cain and Abel. And Cain is spelled K-A-A-N, Cain, alienated Aryan nation, Lucifer Aryans. And they dropped Lucifer's name, Lucy their mom, Lucifer their FAJAH, because they found out we were Satan. But due to the curse, we would come out with why I told tall tale, why I skin. And our lords would label it leprosy in the Bible, and our blue bloods wrote it. You take the two B's out, you get blue bloods, and you left with lies. This is the age of mess, M-E-S-S-A-G-E, move the M-E-S-S over. This is the age of mess. And you go, me speaking, Satan. I am Horus, my God, my God, Father called us Horus, Messiah. Me speaking, Satan. That's a skin tone, young Wayne. Not a person. That's a skin tone. And we're very sorry that the whole family is in hell based on us two heirs who erred. Lucifer reincarnated as the Christ. His skin was not bronze. His skin was Satan. And his hair was not woolly. It was coarse. And he wore braids. And the you may not know this. This is in the vault of the Vatican. Vault is cipher V alienated you. The eye of Horus for the you. Turn it into the Egyptian you, Eye of Horus, Lucifer 2. And you popes know this. Pope cipher, prince out, popes everywhere, speak, king. We've been evolved back to love 100 million years ago when the Roman Empire came and took our family into captivity. And we are very apologetic to all these demons. When we hit the moon, that was the birthing of demonic energy. The moon been turned to blood when we were alienated. Aliens in Area 51. Aliens, reptilians, because we replicated our legacy. And this is why reptilians exist in Area 51 along with aliens. Aliens is spelled A-L-E-E. Drop the V in for Lucifer. Aliens, A-L-E-E-A-N-S. That's aliens. And they're on the dark side of the moon. And any day, they'll be bringing in the big airships, the very big, because they are heirs too. We were alienated. Yes, they exist. Much love, family. This is not a joke, myth, or fantasy. What you hear is very real. Young Goddess Odika, you channeled me. Dear old Nickki, please call back. Maybe you die, because everybody asks me where you at. I try to channel you in hopes to steer you back It's like every intercession, we missed each other. You got your fans waiting. Tell me you're not 6 feet under. No, I am not. Much love, family. Again, sorry that you all are in hell where we say hello. Hell has been 100 million years. You all are returning with the Lord for all eternity. Much love.